my friends. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Today we have a great stretching routine that I've really built for golfers. However, this could be great for anybody who just needs to loosen up a little bit all over the body. Many of the stretches are very similar to ones we've done in previous workouts, but this is particularly for golfers. So, with that being said, today we're going to be doing it from a seated position. So, this is probably best to do after a workout or after your golf game. I'm not going to make it a 30-minute stretch session, so don't worry about that. We're just going to target some of the big major muscles, all right? This can be done pre-golf game as well if you want to try to do some of them from your golf cart. Totally fine as well. With that, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the hamstring. All you're going to do is kick your right leg out, slight bend in that knee, and then you're going to lean forward. That's it. Now, if any of these, so we're not going to hold all these stretches for a really long time. If you find a stretch that you really like and it's very helpful, just pause the workout and stay there for as long as you like. You can't really overstretch unless you're pushing yourself too hard and it's painful. But spending a lot of time in a pose is totally fine. Okay, good. So let's come out of that. We'll switch legs. Extend that left foot forward. Back's nice and tall here. Slight bend in that left knee. And then you're just going to lean forward. Good. So hopefully you're getting a nice stretch in that hamstring here. If you do not feel much of a stretch and you wanted to do from a standing position, in the description below, there's a link to the standing golf stretches that are a lot more effective if you don't feel much here. Okay, good. Now we're going to get your TFL and some glute. So what I want you to do, cross your right ankle over your left knee as much as you can. So we're sitting nice and tall. So right now you're going to feel this in your glute. Great, right? If you don't feel much, just drive your right elbow into the inside of your right knee, push down gently, and then do a little lean forward. And you'll probably feel it a lot deeper. Hopefully it feels good because golfers use a lot of glutes, right? Especially on one side a little bit with that twist and a lot of oblique. So we'll get there in a second. Okay, now we're going to go get a different part of that glute. So we're going to take knee to opposite elbow. You're just going to hug, sitting nice and tall as you can, and hug that knee. This should feel a different part of the glute. Okay, doing good. Don't forget to breathe. And it should feel good. It should not be painful. So don't push it to where you're like, ah. That's not the point of stretching. All right, good. We'll leave that up to a physical therapist. Switching sides. So left ankle over right knee, sitting tall. If this is all you need, great. If you want to do a little bit more, left elbow to inside of left knee, push that knee down as you lean forward a little bit, and it'll go a lot deeper into that glute. This might even feel good if you're like a runner. If you do a lot of lunges, this is a really good stretch for that piriformis area. Okay, good. Now we're going to hug the left knee to the right shoulder, sitting nice and tall, adding a little bit of twist. Oh, that's nice. Who loves this stretch? Maybe love is not the right word, right? Oh, that's okay. You don't have to love it. Here's 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay, good. Now we got to get some inner thigh and lower back. So we're going to go a little bit wider with those feet, sending those hips back, and then we're just going to let your upper body fall to the floor. If you have lower back pain or anything, then you want to support your lower back by putting your hands on the floor. But if your lower back is good and you want to just wrap your biceps around your calves and pull your chest closer to the floor, that's great too. So this will get inner thigh and lower back. If you drop your chin to your chest, then you'll get even a nice little stretch along those muscles of the spine. Okay, good. We're going to come out of that. Hopefully that felt really good for your lower back. Next, let's get a little bit of TFL and oblique. So if you have arms on your chair and you want to like lean on that, you can, or if you want to brace your hand, if you don't have arms on your chair, brace your hand. All you're going to do is either lean on that right elbow, which is a deeper stretch than planting your palm on the chair. But take that right arm overhead and then just lean into it, and you're going to get a really nice stretch in your oblique and some TFL if it's tight. So the TFL is that outer part of your hip, okay? So we're going to hang here for another 5 seconds. Good. Oh man, that's nice. So now we got to go to the other side. So lean on that left and take that right arm overhead. Should feel good down that right side. Good job. And then we just need to get a couple more muscle groups and then you'll be done. So not a long stretch, but it should feel good. Okay, now we're going to get some chest. Clasping your hands behind your back, and we're just going to pull those shoulders down and then lift. This is a nice little pec stretcher, so pectoralis, as well as the front of the shoulder stretch here. And we will get shoulders and quads, and then you'll be done. So let's release that. Arm in front. So cross the right arm in front of the body. Use that left arm to help pull it closer to you to get a nice stretch in that rear delt. I just melting away. Again, please pause the workout and take longer if you need to, okay? Other side, we're holding these 10 to 15 seconds, which is completely fine. But if you're like, wow, I'm really tight, I need to hang out there longer for your health, for your muscles, for your next game, for your mobility, please stretch longer if you need to. Okay, good. Quads. So if you can do the standing version here. If you'd like to place a knee on your chair, reach back and grab your foot that way so you don't have to worry about balance. That's fine too. But if you need to grab your pant leg, your shoe, your foot, whatever to stretch that quad, the goal is to get a nice stretch. Shoulders tall, and that will stretch that whole quad. If you put a bend in your lower back, you're not going to feel as much of a stretch. So be as tall as you can, and that'll help give you a deeper stretch. Yeah? Okay, good. Now we got to get that other side, left side. So drive that left knee into the chair if you need, or you can do the standing stretch. Almost done. Belly button, that's fine. If you're standing, please make sure you bend that standing knee. And here's 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay, excellent. So hopefully you feel a little bit more limber, a little bit looser. Great job on finishing that golf game. Or if you're just doing this prior to, good luck. And I'll see you at the next workout. Have a good day.